Other, who knows what's right. So I'll be careful what I say. That was, so when you're supposed to laugh, I'll go. That was a laugh moment. Shall we try it again? So I'll be careful what I'll say. Okay, great. In a moment, I'll explain to you more about, or actually Karen will explain to you more about what the Tree Davis is. We have a tree already planted here for Larry, brother Larry. It's the one right down there, and right behind Karen's head is our sister Susan Katie's tree. And so Paul now has joined the neighborhood, and it's you know, the full circle of life. And we got our roots, and we grow and blossom and fall on leaves, and then it comes again, and the leaves grow and the flowers bloom. Paul died on May 16th, just what, 5 days before his other great, no, his grandson, and once again showing the cycle of life, the cycle of nature. For those of you who don't know, we're having a reception afterward at Sudworth, and I have little cards to explain that to you. I think what I'd like to do now is have Karen from Tree Davis explain to you what Tree Davis is. And I also want to thank Karen very, 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 very much for my barrage of emails.
Thank you all for being here. I'm joined today by David Robinson, who's always in the background. He's the president of the Tree Davis Board of Directors. Tree Davis is all about empowering our community to learn how to plant and care for our urban forests. It's ours, it's our responsibility, and we can all take a good part in caring for it. We work collaboratively with the city. This is a city greenbelt dedicated to honoring those that we would like to keep with us in the form of a tree, to come visit this spot, remember them, memorialize them, and honor them as best that we see fit with a living memory. So part of this honorary tree program, in addition to a tree planting, is the plaque, which you may have seen as you were coming in from this direction, and that will be coming later. I'm working very closely with Kathy to get it just perfect. It's so hard to put in words a whole person's life, their energy, their life force. So I just want to say that Kathy has given it such a beautiful start. I was so excited. She's like, "Is this going to fit?" I was like, "I'm going to make it." This is just, we can't not. So I know how important and how beautiful he was to all of you, and I really want this. Tree Davis wants this ceremony to be meaningful, for it to be yours. So we've already prepared the tree for planting. We've already prepared the hole. That's the hard part. Once we put the tree in the hole, we'd like to offer you the opportunity to fill the earth back in around the tree, so that you can feel like you've taken part in this living memory. And we hope that you do come back and visit, that it remains with you, not just this moment, but many moments beyond. So that's about it at this point. I don't want to go on and on about Tree Davis because that's not what we're here for.
Thank you, Karen, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tree Davis, and the city of Davis, which is the best. I'd like now for my sister Barbara, the oldest of the Speck girls, to read a poem that we also read at Larry's tree and Susan's tree because it's so lovely.
I first learned about this poem when I was working in Redwood National Park, believe it or not. This was just a little bit before Larry's passing. I was sitting in this little office in the Redwood Park at a hospital. And I was hanging out. And I looked at this wall for something I'd looked at for a year. And I hadn't read it. then I read it, I learned about this tree, and there it was. Okay, so it was just serendipitous. Paul. And you guys, dear friend, stand tall and proud. Sink your roots deeply into the earth. Reflect the light of a greater source. Think long term. Go out on a limb. Remember your place among all living things. Embrace with joy the changing seasons, for each yields its own abundance. The energy and birth of spring, the growth and contentment of summer, the wisdom to let go of leaves in the fall, the quiet and rest and quiet renewal of winter. Feel the wind and the sun and the delight in their presence. Look up at the moon that shines down upon you and the mystery of the stars at night. Seek nourishment from the good things in life. Simple pleasures, friends, earth, fresh air, light. Be content with your natural beauty. Drink plenty of water. Let your limbs sway and dance in the breezes. Be flexible. Remember your roots.